Hi everyone, this is GP Walsh, and this is video number 3 in the series of videos that I'm sending out as a companion to the ebook, How to Hire a Life Coach, or any other kind of coach for that matter. In this video, we're going to discuss how you actually choose. I understand it's really quite daunting. If you've made up your mind that you do want to get some personal coaching, it can be really quite daunting sorting through all the different types of coach and all the different types of personalities. I mean, everybody on the internet these days is either a marketing guru, a law of attraction expert, or a coach. So with literally thousands to choose from, and of course with Skype now, I mean, you can have a coach anywhere in the world. I've got clients in Turkey, in Italy, in South America, in Australia, Europe, all over the world. I don't actually have any clients where I live here in Miami. So I understand it can really be daunting. There literally is no limit to who you can get to and who you can use. So how do you choose? How do you actually decide which one of these guys am I going to go with? You know, if you've worked out the issues about the money and how much you want to spend and for how long, what do you do? Well, the first step to me, and the first thing I want to recommend to you, is to trust yourself. Trust yourself. You do actually have an instinct that's going to guide you through this entire process. You know, I don't care if the person you contact is nationally known. If everybody and his brother says he's the world's greatest coach, or she's the greatest thing since sliced bread, and they're personally recommended, if you talk to them and you don't feel comfortable, if something doesn't click, don't go there. Don't believe anybody but you. Don't believe anything but your own instincts. Now, you do have to be clear about those instincts, that you're not just trying to avoid it or say no to go away from just get away from the whole process. But there is something inside of you that knows what to do. And you may find somebody who's totally obscure, nobody's ever heard of them, and something clicks. Do it. Go ahead and invest a little time and a little money in that person and find out where it goes. Because it's not just about the person and their skills, it's about the person and their delivery, how they use the skills, and it's about you. As anybody who's ever performed in public knows, it's not just about your performance, it's about how the audience responds. So it is a beautiful, energetic interaction between you and the coach that's going to make it work. So you need to have some degree of confidence, even a little bit, that you are going to choose the right person. Now next, for kind of sorting the whole thing out, if you know that there's just a skill that you want to acquire, time management, or improve your golf swing, or something very specific you want to acquire, how to organize a presentation for public speaking, right? Then you're crystal clear. You've narrowed the field down to the people who specialize in that kind of coaching. So it's crystal clear. There's no big deal there. You know, the job is done, really, right? The hardest part I find with coaching people is getting to the point where they even know what they want in the first place. So for that group of people who don't know, I'm going to ask you a few questions to see if this will help you. Number one, can you articulate your life's goal in 25 words or less? Can you state in 25 words or less what you'd like to accomplish in the next 6 months? Can you state your most important values for your life on an elevator ride to the 30th floor of a building? Can you state clearly how much and feel how much you want to improve your life? And most importantly, can you envision what your life would be like if all of that has taken place? Now, if you can't answer any of those questions, boom, you've narrowed it down even more, because there's lots of coaches out there who can help you really just determine how to get to that point, how to clarify your values, how to clarify your goals, how to set goals, how to actually find goals coming up from inside of you rather than being superimposed from outside of you. So that sense of really being unsure of what you want is the first step. And that's the first indicator of what kind of coach you need to have and how to choose. Right? Now you know what kind of questions to ask and what kind of people to contact. Now, if you do know what you want, but you're just kind of befuddled as to how to get it, or if you keep bumping in to the same obstacle all the time, or if you're self-sabotaging, if you really do have some degree of clarity, but you just can't make it happen, well, that's a different type of coach. That's more of the transformational coach in my mind. And in that case, you got to ask yourself, okay, what do I need to do to break the pattern? Do I even know what the pattern is? Is there something going back in my past that has kind of conditioned me to, have a comfort zone about income, or be a little bit shy from having relationships? Or if all my relationships aren't even in my zip code, that may say something about how you feel about relationships. All of these kind of things are the kind of stuff that kind of coach can help you weed out, articulate, get clarity about, and eventually clear it away. So the process of choosing a coach is really this question: how much am I willing to at least try to honor my own feelings, my own ambitions, my own desires? How much am I willing to honor my dreams? How much am I willing to make my dreams big enough that I get excited about them? How much am I willing to dream what I want rather than what I just think or have been told is possible? Now, if you start thinking in those terms, you start getting some clarity. And when that clarity happens, you're going to know how to hire that coach. And if you're completely befuddled, you know what to do. There's coaches out there that help people who are completely befuddled. I would say 40% of the people I work with have no clue what they want. They just know that they don't want this anymore. And they're in this beautiful space where they get to actually experience themselves, sometimes for the first time, what they really want. So again, I congratulate you, I honor you for going through this much of the process. This is video 3. You're actually serious about doing this. You're actually serious about learning whether this is right for you or not. You're actually taking yourself and your dreams seriously. And I'm really, really happy that you're doing that. So, until next time, this is GP Walsh. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you soon.